Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another cool, awesome episode of Wheels TV this Saturday, 10 in the morning with Mateo Udicelli and
Angel Repair with so much energy.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Angel, how are you?
I feel energized because I can get your spirit. It's nakakahawa.
Talaga? We're both wearing blue, so it's cool.
I know, and we have a blue Volvo behind us.
Exactly.
Diba?
Angel, what's cool about this week's episode? We have this car it's a legend in the Dakar Rally Championships. Everybody knows the Mitsubishi Strada. Well, this year, 2015, they're coming out with a new one, and we're going to be featuring it, and Yuli is going to be driving it all the way to Banaue, and he's going to tell us how the ride was, and it's going to be a little different this time.
Medyo malayo yung Banaue na yan, ha? And you know what? Yuli even told me that it isn't his usual ride and drive. In fact, there was some sort of twist to it daw. Ano kaya yon? Well, panoorin natin ito.
In an earlier episode, we had two-time Dakar Rally champion and Pikes Peak competitor Hiroshi Masuoka test drive the all-new Mitsubishi Strada. Well, now it's our turn. Although we won't be doing donuts anytime soon, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be taking it all the way to Banaue. And this is not Banaue, Quezon City. We're not gonna be going for looking for aftermarket parts, no. We're gonna be going all the way to the Banaue Rice Terraces and even beyond, because we're gonna be test driving this with a mission. So having left the confines of Manila, we're now here at the SC Tex. We're traveling at a leisurely 100-110 kilometers per hour. And my first impressions on the all-new Strada is very positive. It feels stable and secure. It doesn't feel like a truck at all. I mean, this kind of speed, normally pickups will tend to act nervous, but that's not the case with the Strada. One thing that really amazes me is the features. What we're driving here is actually the mid-grade model. They call it the GLX-V. It's got a 2.5-liter variable geometry turbo engine mated to a 5-speed automatic. You have things like cruise control, so I'm letting the car actually do all the acceleration for me.
From the straight highway roads, everything turned tight and twisty en route to our next stop. Trucks loaded with rice plied the road, and this made overtaking a bit tricky. Still, the Strada performed very well by providing ample power and a responsive gearbox.
So after 350 or so kilometers, we finally arrived at our destination here in the Banaue Hotel. So it was my first time to actually be a passenger inside the Mitsubishi Strada, and all I have to say, it was very comfortable. It was very spacious. It actually felt more like a car than a workhorse of a pickup. Anyway, this is not just a regular ride and drive. It's a ride and drive with a purpose and with a heart. So we'll find out more about that in the next few minutes. But for now, I'll just have to go in and check in. So this is day 2 of the Mitsubishi Strada Ride and Drive and CSR activity. We just drove 30 minutes from the Banaue Hotel, and we actually arrived here at our destination, which is the Batad Rice Terraces. As I mentioned last night, this is a ride and drive activity with a purpose, with a heart, because in 2012, Mitsubishi Motors Corporation actually teamed up with renowned photographer John Chua in bringing light into the situation of the Batad Rice Terraces after it was destroyed in a storm. So they revived the Bayanihan spirit and actually enabled the Ifugao people to rebuild the rice terraces without government funding. So 3 years on, let's see what's happened to the rice terraces and see how Mitsubishi can help further in rebuilding this community.
One of the purpose or objectives that we had, not only having the test drive, is also to be able to help in the advocacy of Mr. John Chua. He invited corporations, companies, individuals to do a volunteer job. No? That is the purpose of which is to restore the damaged portion of this Batad Rice Terrace. And after 3 years, as you can see, the erosion, they repaired it already. And for us, Mitsubishi, in our own little way, provided some assistance to the school by providing books, school supplies, and of course, hardware materials, so at least they can restore the school.
So 350 kilometers is no easy feat for any car. And normally it's in these ride and drive activities where we get to push the limit and find out a bit more about the abilities of a car. Well, Mitsubishi has tried a different tactic here. Instead of the usual, we go to a resort and relax and just drive around, no. They decided to give back to the community. And it shows what you can do with a great product. We were all basking in the comfort, the ability, the stability of the Mitsubishi Strada. But most importantly, we were actually carrying the school supplies that will help make education much more modern for the people here in Batad. And that's the point. With the right product, you can actually do more. The Mitsubishi Strada does that. It shows what a pickup can do and what it can do to actually help society. And that's it for me right now. I mean, it's going to be another 350 or so kilometer drive back to Manila, but the Strada, I know it's going to be a capable, safe, and stable pickup that will take us all the way safe and sound back to Manila. That's it for me this week. Until next time, this is Ulysses Ang for Reels TV.
The SM Mall of Asia became ground zero for two exciting automotive events, the Mitsubishi Mirage Metro Challenge and the Honda Beat launch.